Look up in the tree. It's a black bird, can't you see? With dark feathers and a bright, sharp beak, he sits on a branch, enjoying the sunlight's streak. This is Charlie the Crow, very smart and clever. Watch him now, he's the best ever. Charlie was happy, singing a song, flying in the sky where he belonged. He found a big treat, a red apple so sweet, a treasure to eat. Holding it tight in his strong claws, he looked for a branch, to enjoy it without pause. Out from the bushes, with a sneaky grin, came Reynard the Fox, ready to begin. He saw Charlie's apple and his eyes got big. That apple, he thought. I want it, no fib. Reynard was hungry, his tummy did growl. He had to trick the bird and make him howl. He tiptoed closer with a sparkle in his eye. Hello there, Charlie, he said with a sigh. Charlie was surprised and almost dropped his snack. Reynard the Fox, why are you back? Reynard sat down with a wag of his tail. My dear Charlie, he said, you look a bit pale. Charlie was puzzled. Why, thank you, he said, but I feel just fine sitting here on my bed. Your beak, Reynard said, it's not as shiny. And your voice, he added, it's not very nice. Charlie puffed up, feeling unsure. Was Reynard being nice, or was there something more? He looked at his apple, so juicy and red, could Reynard want the apple instead? But Charlie, Reynard said with a sweet voice, you're the smartest bird I've ever met. Charlie, flattered, puffed up with pride. He forgot all about the apple he tried to hide. You're right, Reynard, he thought. I am smart and bright, I'll prove it to him with all my might. Reynard smiled slyly. His plan was working. He knew just what to say, to make Charlie sway. If you're so smart, he said, and your voice is so grand, sing me a song with that apple in your hand. When Charlie started to sing, the apple fell, a surprising thing. Down it went, right into Reynard's paw, who caught it happily. What a lucky draw! Charlie was shocked as his apple was taken. He had been tricked on this sunny day. Oh, Charlie, Reynard laughed with delight. Your singing gave me a fright. He took a big bite of the juicy red apple, leaving Charlie behind, feeling sad and grappled. Charlie looked down. From his branch up high, he felt silly and tricked under the bright blue sky. Then an idea popped into his head. Charlie the Crow wasn't fooled instead. He flew down fast and landed near the fox, who looked surprised. Reynard, said Charlie with a twinkle in his eye, you have the apple, but I have the sky. Reynard watched confused as Charlie flew away, soaring high in the warm, sunny day. He flew to a puddle and saw his reflection. My feathers are fine and my beak is perfection. He looked back at Reynard, still on the ground. Flattery is tricky, he thought with a sound. From that day on, Charlie the Crow knew that flattery could be tricky and not always nice. He learned to trust himself and not be fooled by sweet words. And Reynard the Fox learned that even small creatures can be smart. So remember, friends, when someone is too nice, they might have a hidden reason. Trust yourself and think carefully, and you'll always be safe and smart.